Hello there, people. How are you doing today? Well, more like tonight or in the morning. It's like 11:57 p.m. Um, I'm still up. I'm actually getting sleepy though. But anyway, this video is a request. I've gotten several emails. I'm sorry, I'm sleepy. I am. But if I don't do it now, I'm gonna forget to do it later. So I might as well do it and get out the way. But I'm gonna take my glasses off because I don't like seeing the glare in the video. But anyway, this video is a request. I've gotten several emails, messages, all kinds of things about people wanting to know more about my cerclage experience, and I really have been meaning to go more into detail about that. But just ever since I had Jaren, I've just kind of been really busy with that, as I've explained in my other videos. But this is I got I had one person getting a little angry with me one time. I don't know if she was angry or not, but she was saying that one of my videos that I talked about it cerclage that I didn't explain or I didn't give enough information about it, and I had to tell her that I'm not a medical professional. I don't know all the ins and outs of a cerclage and the procedure that they do and what women can get and what women can't get it. I did a little research on the internet. I told my personal story as far as to why I had to get a cerclage and how it was doing for me. And that's the only information that I can give to you that's truthful and not, wrongful because it's my own personal account. So same with this video. This is my own personal story of my experience with the cervical cerclage, having had a baby at 24 weeks, which is my oldest Kenyatta, who is now 2 years old. Um, he was 1 pound and 12 ounces when he was born, and I really at that point in time, they told me that I had incompetent cervix, and I really felt that that meant that I could not have children in the future, and or if I did was to get pregnant, that I would keep having a bunch of pregnancies. And I didn't quite understand it until I talked to my doctor and he explained to me what my possibilities was. So about a year later, um, I found out I was pregnant with Jaren. Um, and I was very scared because I had just went back to school and I felt that um, that was going to be the end of me going to school because like hey, I don't carry babies very well, so how am I gonna go to class and walk around and stuff like that, being pregnant, So anyway, I got the McDonald Cerclage when I was 14 weeks pregnant. I talked it over with my doctor. He told me what my options were, and he said that we wouldn't wait until my cervix opened up. We would go ahead and prevent it from opening up. Period. So I went in. I had to get an epidural um, to numb me. Well, it was a spinal epidural to numb me from the waist down, and then at that point, I was awake for the whole time. I was talking to the doctor and saying, what are you doing now? But I didn't feel anything. I could not feel anything. Nothing. Like I think he was like um, pinching me or something, or rubbing something sharp across my legs, and I was like, he was like, you feel that? And I was like, no, what are you doing? So it didn't hurt me at all. The part that was most terrifying or traumatic for me was when I was in recovery from getting my cerclage placed in. Um, I had a panic attack, and I'm not saying this will happen to everybody, but I personally had a panic attack because my legs were I couldn't feel my lower half of my body, and it made me very nervous because I felt like it was gonna be stuck like that. And I had a range of emotions. I was uh, starting to feel sick, and they said that was normal for me to feel nauseated. And then all of a sudden I started, hyperventilating and crying, and I was like, I can't move my legs. I kept trying to move my legs, and I was like, I can't lift my legs. I can't move my legs, and they had to get me to calm down because there was a possibility that I could cause more injury to myself if I didn't. So eventually I was able to calm down, um, and um, at that point, after I had calmed down, um, excuse me, I'm sorry. Um, I was able to take me a nap, and I got sent home. I was released from the hospital that day. They sent me as soon as I could bend my legs. They sent me to a room, um, a hospital room, and I was gonna stay overnight. But my doctor felt that I was okay to go home, so I went home, and I was placed on bed rest for what felt like the whole summer. But I think it was like a month or something. And even after the month was over, I still had to take it very, very, very easy. No heavy lifting, which was almost impossible being at that time I had a 1-year old who was not walking. Um, so I couldn't do no, household cleaning and stuff like that. And I was in summer school actually. Yeah, I was in summer school when I had it done. Was it summer school? I don't know. I might have. I went to summer school. I was pregnant, but anyway, trying to stay on topic here. Um. So at that point, the pregnancy seemed to be fine. Um. Now I did have some other mishaps to happen that had nothing to do with the cerclage. I had a subchorionic hemorrhage, and some of you may be familiar with that. But I had the same thing with my oldest child. So it turned out to be okay. Well, anyway, I went back to school in August. My doctor said, "Yeah, Kiara, you can go." And I did get a handicap sticker because he did not want me to do a lot of walking. So I got a handicap sticker so that I could just park right there in front of the building, walk into the building, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Um, but I went to school every day that I had class, and I didn't have any problems. I didn't miss any class. Um, Matter of fact, I got I made straight A's that semester. I think I got 1B, and did not have any problems with my pregnancy from that point on at all. I just got me a little rolly book bag so I didn't have to carry my books, and I went to class and I learned and I sat there just like everybody else. I didn't have any pains. I didn't feel anything. I would have never known that there was something foreign inside of me had I not been present for the surgery and awake for it. But I didn't have any problems with my cerclage whatsoever. My cervix never opened up on its own. I never had any like spontaneous bleeding after my subchorionic hemorrhage had cleared up. I mean, everything was completely normal, completely okay. Um, and I was very thankful for that. Um, this video, I gotta do another video because it's gonna go out in a minute. So, give me a second.